What up, Juggalos? Panik 17 here with the Daily Spirits right down my motherfucking alley. I just came in from outside. As you can see, I got them transition glasses. I go outside and they get all shaded out, and they'll go back to normal here in a little bit. But it's Thanksgiving, y'all, and it's my day. So happy Thanksgiving. Don't be a bitch and be like, I hate my family. They just don't understand me. Well, fuck you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was never like that growing up. You know what I mean? So fucking get your dick out of your ass. Stop being a little bitch and go hang out with your family, you punk motherfucker. I'm sorry, I just smoked a joint outside. I'm fucking lit. It is about wrestling today. Favorite wrestler. There's no way in hell I can pick just one. My favorite wrestler currently, to be honest, I really don't have a favorite current wrestler, but I would have to pick maybe Bray Wyatt, just because his fucking character is so sick, so twisted. He did that fucking spider walk during one of the pay-per-views. Like, he's not a skinny guy. He's not really a buff. He's kind of fat, he's kind of a little chubby. I can't do that. There's no fucking way. You gotta be an athlete to do that shit. And their whole, like, hills have eyes, whatever, crazy hillbilly type fucking characters are fucking sick. They're fucking dope. For some reason, it reminds me of that. They remind me of that movie with, I think it's Elijah Wood when he was a little boy. I think it's called like Art of War or The War, something like that. They just remind me of crazy guys. So he's pretty fucking dope. What the fuck's his name? Daniel Bryan is actually really good. Besides all the yes stuff, that guy is actually legit. Like Chaos said, he was from ROH. ROH has been a good company for fucking years. What's that new guy, Xavier Woods? That guy was in TNA, and I can't remember what his name was, but he had like the American gimmick, the red, white, and blue flag type attire. I can't remember. If I'm right, CPN, I know he watches TNA, maybe he could remember, but this has been like a year or two ago. I know he's been in TNA. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though. That guy's pretty good. I've really been a fan ever since he started of Alberto Del Rio. I'm fucking high here. I'm trying to get through this shit. Anyways, his fucking entrance music is dope. Like, from the time I heard it, I'm like, that's fucking sick. And, when he was getting all that hate, I was a fan, like, because I met this one guy. 1 second. Cinco de Mayo, a couple years ago, these wrestlers came, and it was this guy here, and I was talking to him. He was a Mexican guy, and I was telling him how me and my friend wanted to get into wrestling, and I'm like, dude, I'm 20 whatever, do you think I'm too young to start wrestling? He's like, bro, I'm 35 and I'm wrestling. When you're ready, hit me up. And obviously I haven't hit him up yet, but this guy knew Alberto Del Rio, and he was telling me for that guy to get into WWE is extremely hard. It's extremely difficult being a Mexican guy, because the former Hardy Boy, who not too many people know, Michael Hayes, actually does not like Mexicans. And that's something I don't really talk too much about that, because honestly, it's not their fault. It's really not their fault. And this is another subject, but I believe that it's just how they're brought up. It's okay in their mind. It's natural. So it is their fault, but then it's not. They just can't help it. Anyways, this is not that type of video. And he was telling me, he's like, he's legit. Wait till you see more from him. He's a legit guy. I know him. So yeah, you know, Alberto Del Rio has always been a favorite of mine. Of course, I'm a hardcore at fucking heart. I like Tommy Dreamer is my favorite. Tommy Dreamer's my motherfucker. Sabu is up there with me. Fucking Sabu. That guy is fucking amazing. I remember hearing back in the day when that's all you could hear about is ECW. They're like, yeah, some guy ripped his bicep open and taped it up. I'm like, that's fucking nuts. That is fucking nuts. To tape up your arm, you know, from you've got to be tough. That's just crazy. I got my little ECW collection right here. I don't know if you can see it. I can't really see. ECW. Rob Van Dam is another one of my favorites. Yes, I was a Hardy. I was a fucking Team Extreme fan. As you can see, yeah, Lita. I really liked Lita. Like, she was the hottest chick to me. And I think she's got some breast implants, because I don't remember her titties being that fucking huge. But whatever. Let me think. There's just so many guys that are fucking dope. Like, CZW, not too many people watch that shit. But it's not for everybody. It's bloody fucking wrestling, you know. The ring looks like a murder scene whenever they're done. Dean Ambrose is actually right here for people who don't know. That is Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley. And this is the late, great fucking Brain Damage. This motherfucker right here, he wouldn't be able to go to WWE because he throws some fucking potatoes, man. I mean, he fucking... I've seen him, like, knock the shit out of people. Either he's being stiff or he's a very good seller at throwing punches. One of the two. Thumbtack Jack, that's a sick motherfucker, man. Thumbtack Jack is fucking nuts. Nick Gage, who's the man? Nick Gage is a bad motherfucker. He actually held up he tried to rob some lady and he's in jail now, so that kind of sucks. Nick Gage is a bad motherfucker. Let me see. I know there's some other guys. Wax is pretty fucking cool. He's kind of like Fat Juggalo 82. He's got piercings all over his face. He's pretty fucking cool. Sick Nick Mondo. Sick Nick Mondo's fucking a tough motherfucker. He's a dope ass wrestler. He fucking got thrown off a 2-story building, got an artery punctured in his back, and still finished a match. That's some fucking balls. I was a Rock fan. I was definitely the Rock People's Champ. Fucking a fan of his. Gangrel, bad motherfucker. He still wrestles too. Road Dogg was fucking cool. I used to want my hair like his, and I did grow my hair out, but I never really got them all braided. I would just do like spider legs. Obviously Undertaker, you know, Ric Flair, Terry Funk, Mankind. One thing, my only one thing with Mankind is too many people don't know, but he was born in here in New Mexico. If I ever met him, I would ask him this question: why did you, in a way, turn your back on New Mexico? You know that we have nothing as far as wrestling schools here. We don't really have that much indie shows around here. We get the shit in when it comes to the wrestling industry. And I would ask him, why did you turn your back? You know, you grew up in New Mexico. that video that you got famous from was in New Mexico. I can keep going on and on. This was a fucked up topic for you to pick, Beastmaster, because I could go on and on. I used to backyard wrestle. I fucking had my face bloodied. I've been hit so goddamn hard that I couldn't get up for really, I couldn't get up. Wrestling's always been my shit. And even though I've kind of been slacking on it, I've really been thinking about jumping back into it. Because I believe WWE is missing a hardcore division. There really needs to be a hardcore division. But I wouldn't really want to go to WWE because just the way they do the hardcore now, it fucking sucks. It's watered down and it's bullshit. I want chair shots to the motherfucking head so goddamn hard that you're scared that you can't hear right. Maybe that's a little bit overboard, but I've been there, you know. I want the ring to look like a fucking murder scene. I remember back in the day when Triple H would get so fucking bloody, his entire face would be red and you couldn't see his skin color. There'd be blood all over him. Fucking... I just miss that type of raw matches all over the arena type wrestling. And I think that some of these guys either can't do it or they're just fucking bitches when it comes to hardcore wrestling. Because that's one thing, if I did get in the industry, I would have to do those at least once a month. There's nothing like doing a hardcore match and then being completely exhausted at the end. Being pissed off, sad, mad, whatever. Completely fucking gone. It's washed away with the blood. But anyways, that's about it. Like I said, Beastmaster, you picked the wrong fucking subject to... Because I can go on and on, like I said. But I need to stop it here. It's already 12 minutes. Whoop.